Prajna University BJMC, and I have interviewed a very well-known Zumba specialist and choreographer. If you are interested in watching this, please go to the link given below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so first question is that as many people don't know much about Zumba, so what is Zumba according to you, and how and when you come to know about it?
Okay, so let me start. A lot of people have perception that Zumba is some kind of a dance style, or it's something which has come from Africa or somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that basically Zumba is a dance-based fitness format. So basically, it's a cardio format, but it has a lot of flavor of different rhythms. Obviously, primarily it's Latin music. It's salsa, cumbia, reggaeton, merengue, which is derived from Latin music. But because Zumba is popular worldwide, so we have rhythms from different corners of the world as well. We have Bhangra from India as well. Of course, we have bachata, flamenco. The whole idea of Zumba is that you shouldn't feel that you're working out, but the whole format is so beautifully created that you are actually working out, you're burning calories, but your whole focus is enjoying music, the rhythms, the moves. So that's why it makes you more, willing to do it more, and then you don't really realize that you're working out. The whole aspect becomes more of fun rather than working out.
Now, next question is that why you choose Zumba specialist as your career, and was it something that you always want to do or something that happened suddenly?
Okay, so flashback. Okay, we'll go back. I'm basically a science student. Okay, and
Yes.
have done my engineering. So I'm a and I was always into academics. I always used to be a little more studious because I thought like studies are something which is need to be taken seriously. And I did my engineering, so at the back of the mind, I always thought I'll work for a MNC multinational company. I will have my own cabin and my name outside the whole thing. How you think about that? But at the same time, I always used to love dancing music, which has always been something which I always used to like as a kid. So while I was doing my engineering and I was learning all those codes, all those things that need to do while you're studying, I somehow realized that I don't know, this is something which I want to do for the rest of my life, or this is something I'm really passionate about. I was really in a fix, but during that time only, I enrolled myself into a very reputed dance academy in Pune, and those were evening classes I used to go to, and somehow I really felt at home. Whenever I used to go to those dance classes, I used to really have a great time. I really never used to realize kaha time nikal gaya. I used to feel so much more comfortable. I used to be more expressive. Generally, I'm an introvert, but when I used to go to my dance classes, I used to be more myself. So that academy kind of gave me a little more push. After a couple of years, I was selected as an instructor, and I started teaching dance. I was professionally learning dance, and I started teaching dance professionally. Obviously, I finished my studies. I cleared my engineering. Everything was done because obviously my parents was like, of course you can do what you want, but make sure you clear your studies, because you never know what life has plans for you. So, my engineering, and then I then started teaching dancing, and I did for a couple of years, and then I wanted to do something on my own because I thought I had a couple of years of experience, and during that time I got to know about Zumba, and I was very what do you say, got really hooked onto it because the whole concept of fitness and dancing merged really well. The whole concept was fantastic because it just not catered only to one section of the the age gap of society is something which everybody wants to do it. So for people who really want to just focus on fitness, they want to just focus on fitness. For people who want to just focus on dancing, they want to just come and enjoy and have dance. So to have the both side of the people, it was super fun, and that's how the whole journey started. You know the saying is it like अगर आपको life में पता नहीं आपको क्या करना है, engineering करो, and then you get to everything.
Similar with me. I'm science student and now I started BJMC. Similar case with me.
You know, that time see, the thing is, with I think with that age also you're on a very vulnerable age, very that
What to do, what to not to do. Like,
what to do, and that during that time what you think the best option is, and if it's if you're able to do it, you go ahead and do it, and then you say we'll figure out as we roll forward. But yes, that was actually I never thought that I'll be a dance instructor or I'll be a fitness instructor. I have to invest.
yeah. Next question. Was there any person that had a great impact on your decisions to become as a Zumba specialist?
Okay, so I wouldn't say one person. I think somehow down the line I got keep inspiring by my mentors, my master trainers. Just by seeing their dedication, just by seeing how disciplined they are. Because to be honest, when you choose a path which is unconventional, which is something different than the mainstream, it's very, very normal to have a different kind of mindset because your mind keeps, questioning you whether you're doing it right. Is this the future? Are we gonna earn well? Are you gonna be stable? What sort of questions out there. So it's very important that whoever you are getting inspired by, you seek the best of their quality. How, whether they are disciplined, whether they are professional, how they carry themselves, how they take care of their health as well. So probably so I have certain instructors when I was doing my dance academy. So there was Lester who I really inspire, and he's a fantastic dance instructor. And when I came to Zumba, I got trained by Sucheta Pal. So basically you have Zumba instructors, and then you have Zumba education specialists. We call them as ZESs, because they are the one who can train and then certify other people to become Zumba instructor. So my ZES was Sucheta Pal, and then I really admired the way she conducted the whole training, the way she carried herself, and that kind of really gave me a little more push that yes, I want to go ahead and explore more of it, and then probably make this as my career and grow in this.
Yeah, next question is that what should anybody have in order to become Zumba specialist or a dance choreographer?
Fantastic. What it takes to become a Zumba instructor and dance. Fantastic. Awesome. See, to be honest, I think for me, at the bottom of everything, what you do in life, whether it's your career, your studies, your relationships, at the utmost, I feel is the intention. What is your intention? What you want to serve, or why you want to put your energy and time and everything in that particular space. So for me, first of all, if you want to become a Zumba instructor, you should be ready to work hard. You should be ready to really, really put yourself into it. And see, it's not necessary that you have to be a dancer to become a Zumba instructor. I feel that even if you are talented, but you're not working hard, somewhere you're not using your potential. So to become a Zumba instructor, definitely you should be willing to work hard, and you need to have an intention that I need to serve people, as in because it's a service industry. You are into a fitness career. आपका goal ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आप मुझे सिर्फ famous होना है. And as far as dancing is concerned, get yourself enroll into a professional dance academy. Focus and start learning the techniques, start learning the fundamentals. सिर्फ यहाँ वहाँ से देख के, YouTube से देख के, just call yourself like a professional dancer. Work at it. Hard work.
सो एज लॉकडाउन हुआ, जैसे कि आपको पेंडेमिक की वजह से लॉकडाउन हुआ, और यूजुअली सब लाइक जिम ट्रेनर्स या जुम्बा स्पेशलिस्ट, उनके लिए जब आपको पहले पता चला कि लॉकडाउन इतने महीने के लिए होने वाला है, तो हाउ यू फील एंड हाउ यू ओवरकम दैट?
Okay, crazy. So yes. So initially, when everything was announced that for a couple of weeks there will be a little bit of lockdown, everything has to be shut. So see, for us, so basically for Zumba instructors or dancers, they work tirelessly day in day out. There's nothing like a weekend, nothing like a weekday. Okay, so we have that schedule, and sometimes you're packed. So for initially, my reaction was, oh, chalo, like there's a little break. You can chill. You can be home for some time. You can do something else. That was for just couple of weeks, maybe a couple of days. But as gradually we kept knowing that it kept pushing more weeks, more days, then it kind of really hits you that now what? You have done whatever you have to do, what was pending. A binge watch kar lete ho, you watch all the shows, everything. Now what? And then kind of strikes you, and the feeling starts sinking in that you never know what's future holds, and how you're gonna pursue your career as, or how you're gonna hold yourself. So I think for me initially it was a lot of mental motivation rather than physical. It was more of the mind game, because initially I really had my days where I was really low. I had no idea what to do. But what I did, I kept going, and then I started my online classes. And luckily, those who used to come to my regular classes, they were very supportive, and they were regular in all my sessions. So that kept me going. So what I did, I started focusing on keeping my mind more busy. I started, attending more seminars. I started doing more classes online. I started reading more about, different aspects. It can be anything. It can be spiritual. It can be fictional, non-fictional. I realized that it's all about how you keep your mindset, and gradually that, I think, kept me going. I started talking to all my, school friends and friends I lost in touch with. I probably have a little chat with them, and then yes, I think, and probably that kept us going. And now everything is getting a little bit to normal. I can't wait to go back to class, and
We all are eagerly waiting for it. But when this will go away, I don't know.
I know, yes, yes. I don't know, like when the cure or vaccine or anything comes. We don't know, but yes, of course, we see the life has to go on, and we can't be homebound for a
Yeah.
long time. But at the same time, yes, we need to be really careful. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to be a little bit more responsible. But yeah, I think at the same time, once you start doing what you like, probably your body immunity gets better, I guess.
Yeah.
Just in like good
Thank,
excuse to go out.
thank you so much, sir, for being with us, giving your precious time to us. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.